So a minute, please. Let me share my screen. So I want to share my screen now. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
Hello, are you sharing my screen?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
Okay, good. So this is so before we continue, okay?
Yes, sir. I didn't hear
So
what you said.
I said I'm trying to connect and then mount my drive.
Okay, okay.
And a minute the class will commence now. So this is our data set we work on our last class. This is the data set we work on. Where this is it. Where we sort the value and we sort the value with gender. Here we see that all the females are being sorted and the male is being sorted. So now we are going to look more on how we can calculate the average, how we can calculate for the average, and how we can add the column, and also how we can um, perform some analysis on it. So before we get started, let me start the live streaming. I believe you are hearing me.
Yes, I can hear you.
So a minute, please. So and if I want you to tell me what we look at on our last class. Just tell me what we look at on our last class. I want to hear from you.
Okay, sir. On our last class, I think we looked on an array, if I can remember properly. We did something about array. Then we also did reshaping of arrays. Then um, yes, we did reshaping of array, and then also treated. Um, yeah, those are the things we did last class.
We treated pandas, right?
Okay,
Pandas.
okay,
Look
yes,
at
we imported pandas too. We imported pandas and then we did some work with pandas too.
okay. Then we want to continue now. We want to continue. So we want to see how many persons fail, and um, we want to calculate the mean of these data sets we just analyzed. And let me run everything. So I will run all the data. I will run everything. So everything will run. Then we can continue from the class. So I'm running it so that we can continue. I'm running it now. I'm running it. So it's running, and before we can get started, so it has already been run. So now let's create a new column, here. Let's create it, and we are going to create a new column which we are going to name it as grade. We are going to say df, then we are going to declare the variable name, and we are going to name it grade, and this is the grade we are using. This is a column we want to create. So we create a new column and then assign a new value to it, and we are going to say np. This is our numpy, and we are going to say where then the bracket df, and we are going to say, and we are going to say mean. Okay, we are going to say mean, or we are going to say mean df dot mean, and we are going to say bracket and the axis 1. And when we talk about axis 1, axis 1 is like, okay, axis 1 is the column, and the axis axis 1 is the row, axis 2 is the column, axis 0 is the column. Okay, is the row and column. Okay,
Yeah.
so and now, so I'm going to mm, say lesser down. I'm going to say lesser down, and I'm going to say 50, comma 50, comma, and I say if the score is lesser than 50, it should print pass or fail. Okay,
Yes.
I'm coming a minute. Hello.
Yeah.
So so and we are going to say if the score is lesser than 50, it should print fail or it should print pass. So we are going to check for the mean of these three column. These three column, we are going to check for the mean, and we are going to say if the math score, the reading score, the writing score is lesser than 50 after the mean is like the average. And after the calculation of the mean, if the axis is lesser than 50, then it should print fail and also print pass. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm going to run it now. Okay, can only concatenate two strings. So let me see my errors, and let me see my errors. So where, okay, might said I'm right, but let me see. Let me see. Okay. It said can only concatenate string, not integer. So and to string, it can only concatenate string to string, not integer. So the system is recognizing this very part as string. So for us to bypass it, now instead of calculating mean, we are going to do it like this. Let me copy this. We are going to do it like this. df, okay, we are going to do it like this, and we are going to do it, no, we are going to do it like mass score. We are going to call them one after the other. Mass score, then we are going to add this plus reading score plus reading score, reading score, and plus writing score, divide by 3. So now we are going to pass in this condition, and if it's dividing it by 3, and then it will check if the after it gets the average, and after getting the average, hello, are you with me?
Sam with you.
So after getting the average, and I'm coming. So I don't know why this is giving me an error. Okay, but it's a df and df. So I'm trying to uh, move over it. Okay, I'm trying to walk through it. So I'm seeing that it's giving me an error. So let's see. And what is my error? Okay, let me call the df different column together by dividing them. So I just look at it. I create a column which is grade, and I use MP where, and I said that every column should be divided by 3. And if they divide it by 3, and if it comes as 50, then it will print pass. But if it's lesser than 50, it will print fail. So this is the code I just did. And look at where I called each column. This is where I called each column and I added them together. So I want to run df and see. Okay, now did you see it? Did you see it?
Yes.
Did you see how I added the pass, and also the fee?
Yes. I've not seen the fee.
So
I've not seen the fee.
okay, yeah, the fee. So now let's see. Just that. Let's see the persons. Let's search for
There was no
DF.
all score. All
There
the scores
is.
were above 50.
Yes, all the score are above
Okay,
50.
I'm actually seeing 44 somewhere. Number 3.
Yes, number 3.
Yes.
No,
Number
there's no
3.
44 here.
47, 57, 44.
No, there's no 44 here. So let's see how we can also walk through, and or let's look for the mean. Okay, now let's look for the mean. Let's look for the mean. Let's say mean and run it. Okay, I'm coming. Let me see if I can use the, okay, the sum. I'm coming. Let me group them. I'm grouping it by brackets, and I'm going to say mean. Okay, and let's see. Okay, now let me see the mean. Okay, let me see the mean first. Okay, the length does not match with the index. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, first of all, let me add them together. Let me add them together first. Okay, let me add them together and see our results. Instead of grade, let me call it as pass. Wow. So, and I don't know why it's giving me this error. The length of the value 1 does not match with the index number. So, and I'm coming. Oh, sorry. I'm running the codes in the wrong position. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me drop. Let me drop grade. I'm going to drop colon. I'm coming. So we are working through it now. We are working through it. And in case you find it difficult to understand, you are going to draw my attention, then I will explain it to you, okay?
Okay. Okay,
So
sir.
let me see how many persons is in class. Just you alone. Okay. Mm, so let's see our DF. So I have to grade and I'm not satisfied with. Okay. I'm going to drop I'm going to drop the pass, and I'm also going to drop the grade. And I'm going to say as this comma, as this is equal to 1. So let's run it. Let me run it. So I just dropped that 2 colon, and I will name it a variable called df, and I'll run it again. Then I will use the df, and I'm going to run it, and I'm coming. So it's still running. Why it's still running? Okay. Now I'm going to create a new column. I'm going to say now df df. I'm going to mp mp. Yeah, I'm going to use the mp again, and I want to create extra column so that I want to make sure I have the mean and the average, and the average and also the mean. Okay, so the average, I want to get the average. I want to add the average. So let's see what I can do. What I can do now, we are going to add these 3 columns together, and we are going to add the 3 columns together. I'm going to name it as I'm going to name it as sum. I want to sum it. Sum. Sorry. I want to sum, and I don't want to pass in grade just like that. I have to get their sum then before I pass in grade. And I'm going to add these three. I'm going to say df. I hope you are watching me. Hello? 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 Are you in class?
So I'm in class, oh.
Please always reply so that we can continue.
Okay, I'm in class. Can you hear me?
Just follow me and you see how we can analyze data. I'm taking you through this part where you see how we can analyze data. I'm working on it so that you will understand how you can be creative and also analyze your own data when you are working on your project. So I just want to create a sum. So I just created a sum and I want to see my DF. This is my DF and a column. The column, okay, this is the sum. Now I want to also create another column, and I want to create another column where we can get the average, okay? Where we can get the average or we can get the mean, okay? We can
Yes.
get the mean. And we are going to do it like this. We are going to say uh, the mean, we are going to do it at df, and we are going to pass in grade. We have gotten our sum. We are going to pass in grade, and we are going to say grade, and we are going to say mp dot where then we are going to say df, where df sum, okay? We are going to use df sum. I hope you understand what I'm doing. I want to use this sum to get my grade, and I'm going to use mean. Hello? Hello?
Hi, hi.
Okay. Then I'm going to say mm, lesser than 50, comma, and I'm going to use the pass, the fee and pass. So now we have worked on it, and let's see our DF. So did you see? And this is our grade, and we want to see the head of. We want to see head of. We want to see head of 20. So we want to see a head of 20. So I just saw that it's giving me everything as pass. Okay, and everybody passed. But to me, everybody did not pass. Everybody did not pass. So let me check for the first sevens. This one, okay. Now it seems that my 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 sum did not work. So I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop the sum. I'm going to drop the sum, and I'm going to drop some because I'm going to drop the grade because the grade did not give me what I want. Okay, and we are going to drop grade. So we are dropping grade. Sorry, I forgot to put the axis. Okay, I forgot to put the axis, comma, axis is 1. So it's running, and look at it, the grade has been removed. So I'll create a variable df and store it and run it again. Okay, so now I'll create a variable df and run. I don't know why. Okay, I've already dropped it. So let me see my df. Okay, now this is my df. Now, okay, in sum, what do you think? How can we get? How can we get mean? How can we get mean? Hmm? Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
So, what do you understand by mean? Mean.
So mean is the same thing as average. The sum of all the other
Except
values. It sum of all the other values and divide it by the number of concurrences.
the same thing as average.
Yes. Like me, it will add up. If we take this first one, me, it will add up 72 plus 72 and 74, then to divide it by 3.
Okay, now let's divide sum by 3. Let's divide sum by 3. And we are going
Okay.
to name it as mean, and we are going to say df, and we are going to say sum divide by 3, right?
Yes.
What about if we use mean? Let's see this. Okay, now let's see our DF. I want to drop this and let's see our DF. Our DF is loading and what is giving I don't know what is giving. Okay, I think
Sir, sir,
okay now let's see our
you know son dot me. I thought it was supposed to be divided by 3.
yes, yes, I'm trying to see if we can use the mean method to attach the sum. If okay now this is the mean. Did you see the mean?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, now let's divide the mean by 3. Okay, now let's see average. Let's see average. Average. We are going to name it as average. And we are going to assign DF by 3. We are going to say DF, okay. Let's say mean. Okay, we are going to divide it by 3. Let's say divide by 3. Now let's see our DF. So this is it. This is our DF. Now I want to see our first 5. Our first okay. Now let's see a head of head of okay. Let's say 10. Head of 10. So now I see that if you see that it give us the same result, and I don't want it to give us the same result. Okay, it gave us the same result, which is supposed not to be so. Mm, okay, it's not supposed to be so, and we are supposed to say okay. We are supposed to say mean. Okay, we are supposed to say this, and let's try. I'm coming. We are working on it, and let's see the axis and axis equal to 1 equal to 1 and run. Oh, okay. This results, I'm not satisfied with this result. So let me drop. I want to drop. I want to drop. I want to drop and I want to drop the mean and average, and I want to drop mean and average. Oh, hello.
Hi.
So I want you to stay patient with the class so that we are analyzing data and we want to see more futures on it. And I am taking you through this process to see how we can perform some uh, statistical calculation, so that when you are working with this, it will not hard you. So I want you to get the experience of it. And okay, so I'm dropping that to column. It says not subscriptable. Why is that? My mean, I use the small letter.
Okay.
Okay, okay, now let's see where as this. Oh, sorry, I did not put my bracket. Okay, now I've already dropped it. So let's me see the sum. Let's divide the sum by 3. Let me divide the sum by 3. So let me drop this.
Yes.
So let me divide the sum by 3. So I'm going to call it df. I'm going to, okay, now df. Now I'm going to divide the sum, this sum column. I'm going to divide it, okay? And I'm going to use, let's say, average. Let's name it average. Let's name it average. We are naming that another column average, and we are going to give it a condition, and we are going to say, uh, okay, now we are going to say uh, df. Okay, let's say mp dot where, then, and we are going to say sum. Now we are going to do it like this. Mm, I don't want, let me use some. If I use some, if I use some and I put the location that, okay, now some, let's say some, let me try this. We are trying to get our results. Some, then we are going to say dot, we are going to say mean, and inside the mean, we are going to pass in, okay, I'm coming, I'm coming. We are going to pass in as this equal to 1. Then we are going to say if it's lesser than, if it's lesser than, hello, hello, are you guys in class?
Some in class.
So lesser than 50, then we are going to say pass, comma, pass, or fa and pass, comma, And we are going to say pass. Let's see this. What is okay? There's no an as this with the name. Okay. Now let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try naming and okay. And we're going to see some. It's not working. Okay. Now, okay. Now let's see this sum, and we're going to divide it by three. Let's divide it by three, and let's see. Okay, I guess this will work. Okay, this will work.
Okay, yes.
Okay, why? Why? Okay, this and this should not be here. And now let's see our results. DF. Okay, this is how we added the grade. Have you seen it?
Yes,
Have you seen this? Did you see this?
yes.
And it gave us fail because it did not meet up with the average. Hello, hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we did it, and we are going to drop our average. Let's drop the average. We are going to drop average dot average. We are going to drop average. Okay, and we have worked more on on it, and I believe I am satisfied now. I'm satisfied with the outcome, and so we are going to see how we can also visualize. And so I've dropped it now, and we're going to say DF. So this is our wow. Okay, it's because I did not assign a variable to it. So that's why. So let me call my DF. I'm coming. Okay. Now look at it. This is our outcome. After we sum everything, the math score, the reading score, the writing score, we sum it and it gave us all this sum, and we look for the mean and it gave us this. And we calculate for the grade, and we say that if um if the sum divided by 3, and if after dividing it by 3 and is less than 50, and it should print fail and also print pass. Okay, and Savior, I believe you understand what I have done so far.
Yes, sir.
So we see that it has already print feed because this did not meet up with it. So
Okay.
we do you have question to ask?
No, I will do more of practice.
Okay. Now we are going to sort, look on how we can sort. We are going to CDF. We want to sort, I've already told you how to sort, where we sort the male and the female. So and we are going to data wrangling is also known as data mongling. It refers to the process of cleaning, structuring, and enriching raw data into meaningful insight. Okay, it
Yes.
includes tasks like handling missing values, dealing with outliners, converting data type, and also transforming data. And this is data mongling. I would like you to also look more on data wrangling and data mongling. Data integration is like combining data into different source of data database. So try on your own spare time to look for data integration. What's the meaning of data integration and data
Wrongly.
modeling. Okay, yes.
Yes.
So let's see, since we have gotten our average, we have gotten our mean and all. So let's see how we can let's see how we can look out for okay, let's see how we can look out for grouping. How we can group by. We want to group by. We want to use the word group by. And group by help us to combine different column. It help us to combine different column. And now let's combine two column. Let's combine three column. We want to combine the gender and the sum and their grade. The gender, the sum, and their grade. Now we want to combine it like this. We are going to say dot group by group by, and we are going to call the gender, and we are going to call the gender, comma gender. We are also going to look out for lunch. No, we don't have lunch. We are going to look out for sum and their grade, and we are going to look out for grade. So now before looking out for grade, we must look their cases. This is the case, and most of them, all of them are in capital letter. And we are going to say, let's see if the female, okay, the female is in, the gender is in small letter, the sum is in capital letter, and this grade is in capital letter. So let's see, let's run it. Okay, and we are going to also, now we are going to sum everything. Let's sum. Okay, no, I don't really. Okay, let's see the size. Let's see the size. Dot size. We are going to sum it by their size. And let's see DF. Look at it. Did you see it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah, look at it. The size, we group them by their size. And the male got this, and their sizes is two. The number of persons who have this got two. And the number of persons with this that pass is two. And the number of persons that fail with this number is this, okay? After
Yes,
summing them. This, did you see it?
yes,
So,
yes, sir.
yes, we are going to move forward. We are going to move forward and we are going to move forward. So, now let's see how we can get the let's see how we can visualize it. Now let's visualize this result. And let me group it and by naming it as DF. I'm going to name it as DF, then I'll call it DF, and let's visualize our results. Let's visualize it, and we are going to say we have already import. Okay, let's import our symbol. We are going to import symbol, a math plot and symbol. And we are going to say we are going to name it as PLT, and we are going to import. Now matplot and seaborn, these are tools for analysis and for our visualization and analysis, okay? Now we are
Yes, sir.
going to run it. These are the libraries. We have already run it. We have already run it. And we are going to work on this, okay? We are going to work on this. And so we want to work on this data. We want to see the visualized data, and we are going to name it as, we are going to name our visualized data as df dot let's plot dot plt. Let's plot it, and we are going to plot it in kind. The kind of this chart we want is bar chart. Let's see it. Let's see the bar chart, and now let's run it. Hello.
Hi.
Now, did you see our chart? Our chart is
Yes,
not
sir.
looking nice, and because of the too many. Uh, okay, let's use histogram. Histo. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So now look at our histogram. How did you see it?
I think
It's
this one is
better.
quite okay.
It's nice. Now I just showed you this for a sample of how we can visualize. Now these are the data we are visualizing, and these are the data we are visualizing. And now I want to get, okay, this is frequency. It gave us the frequency, and now I don't want this. So I want it to give us the sum. We want to visualize the sum of male and also the sum of female. So let's do it like this. Let's get our df. So let's name our variable name. Let's name it as what are we going to name it? Okay, sum of gender. Sum of gender underscore gender, and we are going to, okay, we are going to call our df. Then we are going to call our gender. We are grouping them